Alright. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Kung Fusing 101 here, and we are back with another episode of Silksong Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
What? What was that?
Yeah.
What?
Oh. Neco-Knight signing in.
What? Neco-Knight? Ah! Dispel the evil! How are you here? No, okay. Get hit by the... No, that didn't work. Okay.
That would've went right through me, but I'm actually on the other side of the bench.
Oh. Hello?
I'm a ghost.
Oh, I suppose the other me did kill you.
Yep.
Okay, but how are you here? Why are you here?
Well, you're wearing my shirt.
Oh.
So I get to hunt you. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I am wearing your shorts.
Shorts?
Not your shorts. Distinctly.
I love wearing shorts even in the wind. I'm not a youngster.
Okay. You don't train the top percentage of Rattata. Understood.
I eat them.
So like you're here from the other side of the grave.
Yeah.
Do you will have like a ghostly message for me?
Neko did not think that far ahead.
Oh.
Neko's got a great one.
Okay.
Like and subscribe.
No, Neco-Knight. No, you don't get to plug my channel. No, not allowed.
Oh. Well, you weren't doing it.
That's true. Most of the time when I have any sort of messaging saying it's at the end of the video when everyone's already clicked off. So, great strategy. There's that. I find this little bit here funny, because technically, with the Mothwing cloak, it's possible to get.
Neko was always capable. Yeah.
But, it's not fun and you can't really get back easily. So
That's why Neko never tried it.
Yeah. Now I've gotta say, I just reminded myself of something else to mention. Last episode, I struggled quite a bit with aiming at the Vengefly King. But to be fair, it's not actually that I'm as bad at the game as it looked. I was looking at it as I was editing, and I realized it's because I don't have my controller. I got a controller specifically with the intent and purpose of being able to fight some of the hardest bosses in this game, which I can't do very well on a keyboard, because if I try hitting too many keys at once, then my keyboard gets confused. And so for the Vengefly King, it's just I couldn't aim because I was hitting too many keys at once. Which, I mean, to be fair, let's be clear here. I could have worked around that. It's not that it's not a skill issue, necessarily. But there were legitimately good reasons. I am okay at the game. I have fought 2 out of 3 of the hardest bosses in the game.
Yeah, you're a classic Hawkeye.
Yeah, no, my aim is terrible, but it's not quite that terrible.
Look out, he's right behind you! Or in front of you.
So this is technically a
Look out, he's right behind you!
This is technically a boss, but, it's not really, an interesting one.
Oh.
See how quick that is?
He's too fluffy to die.
Well, he technically didn't die, since those little ones are still alive. That's more of a boss to show you that dash can be useful during combat than he is an actual boss.
But he's so fluffy.
I'm not saying he's not. He is very fluffy. Okay, so Fog Canyon is despicable. I like it, but it is despicable. Because here, we can hear Cornifer. But this stupid wall...
The wall of dark magic.
And you can't get to the other side of that wall until you're most of the way through the game. Ugh. And then there are the jellyfish. who just kind of actively punish you for attacking them without there being much you can do about it if you're not very well.
Kaboom!
Yes, Rico. Kaboom.
I'm not Rico, I'm Neco. Get it right.
I will someday.
Kaboom!
I don't know why I'm killing these, actually.
Cause you're good at it. You haven't got hit yet. Oh, cause you're good at it. Oh.
So here we are at Queen's Station. I'm going back, though, because I like the bank. It's a nice little bit of insurance for not losing everything you have.
I don't trust her.
You know, I don't know why.
Just you, Gio.
See, she says I'm a smart one. Isn't that trustworthy?
Yeah, you know, that's something I would never do.
Oh. Oh. This is why you're not the banker. Actually, what do you do?
Neco is a mercenary.
Oh. That's not a good thing.
Oh.
It's also not a good thing that I, just deposited all of my money when I need it for this stag station.
Oh.
Here we are at one of my favorite areas, even though it stumped me for a while. Because I didn't know you could bounce on the mushrooms. I literally had to look up tutorials.
That balloon was too fluffy today.
So, this section up here, it's not actually as difficult as it looks. Up.
What were you saying?
Sun lag spikes. Ah! Why? What's with this lag? Hold on a moment. Do I have a tab up? No. I didn't ask for that. Microsoft Copilot just almost killed me.
Ah, the AI uprising. This is how it happens.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah. You'll have to visualize me nodding because I'm still invisible.
True, don't worry. I don't think I can add you nodding in, editing either. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he sounds like.
That is indeed. Those guys are very hard to deal with. That one wasn't just bad. And there's this room.
There's a big one.
Yeah, this room is, kind of intense.
Will he prove too fluffy to die?
I seriously doubt it. I've done this with only upslash before.
Whoa,
It was difficult.
you are an intense individual. Oh, there too!
Yeah, let's see. I forgot.
Oh.
So what I like to do for these guys is save up my soul attacking one and use it to kill the other. Once you've gotten enough experience, those guys aren't too difficult, but I know I've seen cases where they have been a little bit agonizing to fight, such as when I only had upslash.
You meta player, you.
It's not meta to use only upslash, Neco. This guy is one of the most important people you can buy from in the game. I'm not going to buy from him right now. That was closer than it had to be.
I was going to make a comment about end cities, and then it blew up.
About what now?
End cities.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta learn Neco's dialect.
You could afford to make it easier to understand Neco's dialect.
Cat smells their shapes differently.
I'm sure that's it.
Yeah.
We remember the Elder. He was boring. Ah! An enemy! No! That doesn't look like an enemy. Finally! I've burrowed my way out of Team Cherry HQ. Quickly, you've got to listen to me. I know when Silksong will release. I got out with these important documents. It'll release on... Yeah, I've heard it. Goodbye. I've heard too many rumors. Speaking of Silksong, Neco, what do you think about the fact that it's been confirmed for 2025? Do you think this one will hold?
No. No.
You saddened me.
Nah, Neco lives in a world in which Silksong just kind of never comes and exists as trailer entertainment only.
Neco lives in a depressing world.
Yeah.
Ah!
Ah.
It's the murderer.
Where's she going? Don't let her get away! She took my head. Oh.
Well,
Fast.
can't wait till I learn to do that.
She's a fast little girl.
Well, I tried to avenge you for 2 seconds.
Neco appreciates the attempt.
Now, these little, what are they called? Gatherflies? I adore them. How does anyone survive without them?
Which is why Neco is dead.
Oh, that's not where I'm taking that at all!
Gotta be a little more sensitive there, Hornet.
Hornet's not known for her sensitivity. It's fine.
Well, yeah, that's why she killed me. Yeah.
No, that's the other Hornet. I like grubs. They make me rich.
Me too, are too fluffy to die. Unless you are never given the option. Unless it's a mimic.
I see. Oh yeah, you did encounter a mimic the other day, didn't you?
Yeah. That wasn't very good.
How did you beat the mimic and die to Hornet?
The mimic hadn't been working out. He forgot his weights at a friend's house.
Oh, I see. Well, you know, if he had weights, that already means he's more athletic than I am.
And now your clone killed me!
True. The logistics of this are not making total sense.
The jury is going to be very confused. Like that guy there. He's very confused.
Why?
Well, just look at him. He doesn't know what he's looking at. He'll decide soon enough. Yep, there we go. Decisive action.
Decisive death. I missed. Can't blame that on the controller.
Oh. That one's much less confused. He knows what he's doing, and then he dies.
That's what he was doing.
They also forgot their weights.
Oi. Okay.
I think those flying ones are your kryptonite. Never mind.
It was literally I got confused with my keyboard controls. That was controller.
You are also in the confused jury.
The confused jury?
That's what I was just talking about.
I stopped paying attention. Okay.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you stop paying attention.
Yeah, you forget your weights at a friend's house.
Okay. So there's that. It took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out that was the door to go through on my first playthrough. Up. I'm hiding behind Mushroom in shame.
You have descended with Gorb's cousin.
So there's a skip here you can do that's very easy. That I always fail at. And I don't know how.
The skipper sneaks up on you.
So I'm going to make all of these guys angry. How do we does everyone make this look easy? Just get over here. Yay! I did it without having to circle through the entire thing. For some reason, I can do much more complicated stuff than that. But that one in particular just gets me. I just can't do it. Now I have the mantis claw.
Not a cat claw?
I hope it's not cat. I need to be haunted by 2 Necos, and I don't think I could deal with that.
Now you'll be haunted by a mantis.
I don't think you two would get along.
No. Bash stole his map. He couldn't find his way here.
I think in the randomizer I also had to do this without dash. Which was interesting. Who said these were my kryptonite? There we go.
You proved otherwise with the skip. Neco already respected you, he just didn't say so.
Oh, I see. You could afford to say so a little more.
No. Neco doesn't have any money.
Oh. That's why you're a mercenary, so you can afford to say nice things more?
Yeah. Gotta end lives to improve them.
Now, here's something that most people wouldn't notice on their first playthrough. In this stretch, you can hear something shaking. The secret is not near this area, but it's not that far either. You see, over here, they're the Mantis Lords, and it's easy to just end up challenging them immediately. This is fine and acceptable, they're great. One of the best fights in the game. Which for an early game fight is impressive. But, going over here, they close that. But... isn't it beautiful?
Oh, it's blue.
Frankly, I don't know why that's there. Because I expect you to have to backtrack to the Mantis Lords anyway. But it's awesome. I like it. Alright. Time to fight! To the best music in the game. Which I can't hear because recording.
Nublock's got a great remix.
That's pretty good.
I don't wonder where those discs come from.
Oh no. eBay? Would that be
Etsy?
eBay?
Etsy Betsy Spider?
Oh, I like that. That actually makes a lot of sense for reasons I can't explain it.
Oh, right there. Ah!
There's one gone.
He, like, exploded without dying.
That's because the Mantis Lords are built different.
Oh. There's another one.
Such a good fight. I didn't
No.
mean to do that.
You lost some blow.
That's fine. I've got too much blue as is.
Your healing blow.
You could say that.
That was a bad joke.
That was terrible. But I kind of set you up for it, so I'm really the one to blame. Don't blame Neco for the bad jokes, guys. Blame me.
Here we go again with those Etsy discs.
Or just accidentally turned on caps lock.
The guy who killed is the ref.
There's a fun little thing. Did you see that gap I was standing in there?
Yeah.
You can't do it during this one. I tried. But like... even my overly tall horns...
Ah!
Yes, he...
Effortless. Ah! He too exploded without dying.
Yeah, so this isn't a hard boss fight when you've gotten enough experience fighting the nonsense in this game. And then, of course, bow. You always bow.
Unless you actually killed them. It'd be kind of pointless to bow.
That's technically true.
But then you'd have more mantises hunting you. And I'd have to steal their maps.
Oh, that'd be terrible. This
Oh.
is Deep Nest.
Oh!
I'm leaving. There's some nice little rewards here. There's this Hallow Nest seal, copious amounts of money,
Ah!
620 if that last coin will ever come to me. Come to me! No! And then there's this charm, which some people say is one of the best in the game. Personally, I'm not sure how I feel about it, because it is expensive. So look at how much longer my nail swing is here.
Dang!
So it's pretty nice. I might keep it equipped for now, because I'm not using a lot of soul. Did you know that Quirrell can pop up right here?
Huh?
It's very specific, but if you've died to the Mantis Lords and are heading back, then he'll pop up and tell you, hey, you should get your nails strengthened, boy.
Oh. Oh, now you can touch them. Silly things.
Well, they just respect me so much that contact damage stops being a thing. Makes total sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like opening this bridge so much. There's no reason for the bridge after you go past it the first time.
You get the abridged experience.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love how this looks like the False Knight. That's so many lore implications.
Maybe it's a false statue. It's made of paper mache.
I mean, the actual lore is more interesting than that, but you know. Since you didn't live long enough to see the lore implications, then...
Yeah.
Of course, actually, I have no idea what your route through Hallownest even was before you got murdered by Big Hornet, so...
When it tracked me down and followed me through all of it. There was no escape for Neco! No escape for that guy either.
Yeah.
Both Hornets are brutal. Nice.
And then here's the best bench, because you get to sit with Quirrell.
Yeah.
Now, I have a weird strategy here. You know what that strategy is?
Yeah?
You see this? It's dead, but that's not why I was referring to about it. I am not going to upgrade my nail right now, for a really stupid reason.
To honor me?
No. Neco, why would being weak honor you? Are you calling yourself weak?
No. It's more like... You show that you don't want to kill me.
I never said that.
Eh?
I never said I didn't want to kill you, bud.
Eh?
What do you think this is?
Eh? You are no different from your doppelganger. Though they're tall.
That is true. That is a difference. Hallownest.
Yeah.
I've got to get another spell before too much longer. I mean, and I know I'm en route to get one of them, but that's not the one I'm referring to.
You never passed spelling class. How sad. You never get through kindergarten.
What? I don't think asking questions will get me any answers about what you just said.
Neco denies ever saying it.
Then I'll deny ever hearing it. Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Lots of exploding fruit flies around here. Do they think they're cherry bombs?
Maybe?
Neco doesn't like cherries. He always chokes on the pit.
Why?
It's not like Neco has a choice.
Sounds like a skill issue to me.
Yeah.
Cherries are delicious. They're worth the death.
Neco thought that for a while.
What made Neco change Neco's mind?
He kept trying until he got tired. He grew weary of the cherries, always betraying his expectations.
I like this door quite a bit because this is like... You don't open this until near the end of everything.
And carved mahogany.
Oh. That too. You know, it feels really weird hearing a Kronk reference from that voice.
Even you don't pronounce things correctly in Neco's presence.
Is this why you don't pronounce things correctly? Is because you're constantly in your presence?
Neco can never leave. There's paper on the floor. Oh. There's a guy on the floor.
Hello.
With his paper.
I still haven't bought any maps from this guy. I'm going to keep it that way.
Oh.
Which might seem brutal. That's because it is. I joke. It's fine. I had that all under control.
You had to run faster than he could charge. Oh. We got some soul, people.
guys are loud.
Ah,
There's a shortcut to the bench.
oh,
It makes the walk of shame back to the Soul Master a little less atrocious. You've heard of Path of Pain. I think that's just walk of shame. Like, same vein, equally painful. You know, I should really stop face taking some of this damage. Like, this isn't necessary.
there's only so much your face can take. Be kind to your face.
Lore. I like lore.
Nor about just someone's trying to attack you.
I'm glad I have this charm specifically for fighting these guys. Most of the time it's not that useful to me. But for this fight specifically, I'm glad I have it. Because my word, those guys are annoying. There's a soul warrior sitting on a chair.
Is he dead?
I mean,
Oh,
now he is.
Oh, he got disappointed. Look at him go.
More disciplined than me, apparently.
Yeah, you're still not kind to your face. Did he just teleport to the same spot?
Yes.
Money! Money!
Yes. I'll take Sly's entire stock. So, in fact, his entire school. Slock? I can't talk while fighting. I mean, I don't know if I can talk generally, but that's another problem entirely. I just realized something.
Eh?
There's something I want to grab before fighting the Soul Master. And it'll require leaving.
Oh, sad detour.
I mean, it's a good detour. I like the detour. It's just a little unfortunate that I didn't route this better. Oh, it's Zote. Nice. Now I can read their diary.
Can you?
No, I don't think Ornit can read.
Eh? I was thinking like the language.
That's the canonical explanation. This door is funny.
That's a door?
Yeah. It's one of the only doors of this sort that, like, never opens.
Oh,
But we know where it goes. There's a room in Fungal Wastes that has the other side of this door.
oh.
So the trek to the City of Tears was not canonically supposed to be as arduous as it ended up being.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? I am 14 money away from what I wanted.
Look at the bright side. The year America was founded is your money.
I didn't think America was canon. I mean, to be fair, if Wallace is canon, I think anything goes.
Yeah, England is canon.
Yep. Now let's see how painful I can make this look. There.
Ow!
First try.
Got most of my mask.
Let's go get that spell that I should have grabbed earlier. This is not the way to that spell that I should have grabbed earlier. Now, if I was thinking, I would have turned in my money with Lem, so that I could fill up the bank completely. I was gonna keep that blue mask. I wasn't thinking. I have monkey brain. I see bench, I sit on bench.
Now, Neco just realized
Yeah?
Neco doesn't like cherries, but that doesn't mean he doesn't like Team Cherry.
Oh, there is a connection there. You were just bashing the people making the games. Do you want Silksong to take longer? Let's buy this flies. Specifically, the lamp. And I have no more money, so I will touch nothing but the lamp. Okay. Intense version of City of Tears music.
Sung by guests.
That would be Reverse Cat.
Me?
Reverse you. These guys really enjoy their whispers. Their annoying whisper sounds that they make. I don't even think the Soul Master makes this sound. Where do these guys think they get off being cooler? Of course, Soul Master is way more fun to fight, so...
It sounds like they both make shoes.
Oh. I don't think anyone wears shoes in this world.
Yeah, they don't get a lot of business.
Except Wallace. I guess Wallace wears shoes, and he's canon. Although, to be fair, the Were-Rabbit just magically got Wallace's vest, so maybe that's just part of his essence. Ah! I've summoned too many! No! 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 I hate when this happens. It's whispering towards me! Oh, chairs.
And follies.
I love the canonical ramifications of the fact that you know what those are called. Neco, is this where you got your power?
Neco just reads the Hunter's Journal over your shoulder like everybody else.
See, again, that's the logical explanation. I love the thought that Neco is aware of the Soul Sanctum canonically.
They didn't give Neco a good price on shoes.
Oh yes! Neco came for the shoes! Neco can't read very well after all. He didn't know there was a difference in the spelling of souls. Yes. The Soul Master! He's a master of selling shoes.
The great cobbler himself, he's come for his revenge. He detects my ghost. For reasons I don't know. He seems like the type.
Why didn't I try to dodge that? My brain, my monkey brain, once again, not helpful here. Now, this boss, I have a lot of nostalgia for him, specifically because he was the first boss in this game I never died to once on my first playthrough. Everyone else was brutal, but this guy was the first boss where I felt like I was starting to get the hang of the game. And he died. Die
Selling
faster.
shoes no longer. The cobbler is now cobbled.
Yay, I get my skill, I can move on with my day. And psych! Whee.
Dang, he doesn't value his glass. Glass is expensive. Maybe the shoe business is profitable after all.
I thought I dodged that.
There it comes!
There we go. That wasn't too bad.
She's got a lot of zombie juice.
Yep. Well, look at all these zombies. These are all him gathering power.
Yeesh. All this for shoes.
Then there's more lore. Yeah, it was shoes. He did all this for shoes.
It'll just be headcanon.
Okay. Or foot cannon, as the case may be.
You beat me.
Okay, down here.
You don't value his glass either.
It's his glass. Why should I care about his glass? He tried to kill me because I wouldn't buy his shoes.
There's just no respect for glass. Look at all that glass. How are you not getting cut?
That is an excellent question. I've thought that quite a bit about action movies, too. Let's see, will this work? Yeah, it did. Yay. Now I can get the grub in one pass.
Now the glass.
Now glass landing on my head.
Now see, the glass holding the grubs in it, that should be disrespectful.
Yeah. Because how will I make Grubberfly pay me all of his trust fund if his grubs are still trapped. Look at... He had overflow for his corpses. He didn't have enough room for his corpses, so he had a corpse room under the corpse room.
Didn't even bury the things.
Well, to be fair, I don't think anyone in Hallownest is really good at burying their dead. They just kind of leave their corpses everywhere, to be dream-nailed later. Pacifist run!
Can you do it? Can you do it? Huh?
Yeah!
Alderaan would be proud.
Star Wars is canon? Man, I'm learning so much about what's canon to the world of Hollow Knight right now. Well,
Can Neco just break the force while you
no, it's not allowed. It all has to be made canon.
First, you need your crystals to be peak.
No. No.
And in order for that, the crystals need to pique your interest.
Are you okay? Oh my gosh! Those guys are so bulky!
They're kinda huge. In all fairness.
Yeah. And they're a good source of souls, so I don't dislike them or anything, it just...
They make shoes?
Yeah. No lasers! No lasers, please!
Neco was traumatized enough with the laser pointers.
What did the laser pointers do to you? Oh.
Oh,
See? Good source of soul. I've had a fair few times where this became necessary, because there's not a lot of bench to be had in this level.
the benches got benched.
I guess.
Neco needs a refresh. Dang, they're kind of taking up the bench.
Yeah. Boom. That's not what I meant. I will gladly accept this donation of money.
He's still alive?
Yeah. In fact, he's just up there now.
Huh.
That's where he lives. If he had
For once you didn't kill someone.
Yeah. I need to rectify that. I'm sorry. Here's another fun fact. I thought that bench over there with the shopkeeper's key was the end of this dungeon when I first got here. So I got the key, I left, and never knew that I was missing anything from this location that I could get with my current skills. It took backtracking through here to even find that the best character in the entire game was right here.
Ah! He got Manamon in his head.
Really? I didn't know.
It is shown in great detail from that angle.
How is that what you noticed? Neco. That's a spoiler. That's really, really canonically important. And I'm just exploring an area you've already been through. I might have to leave this in, because that's beautiful. This is when you notice. When you're seeing it upside down. Yeah, that's staying. I'm sorry. I don't even know if this is in character anymore, but that's staying.
But then, on that note, doesn't the hunter look kind of like Hera?
I thought that so much when I first played the game. I went right back to him, was ready to throw hands or something. Then I realized we don't have hands. But he just was, he kept on talking about the journal. I was like, excuse me, man, but I'm supposed to murder you or something. And he just was having none of it. Now,
He's Hera's long-lost brother.
yeah. Now, these are funny.
Like.
They do look like. That's another thing that's canon now. But these, you actually don't want to kill them. You kill just enough for the hunter's journal. But, these are useless except for in a Steel Soul run where you can get some money each time. It takes very specific circumstances for it to be quicker to get to Dirtmouth to recover your shade than it is to recover your shade.
Well, what if it's really hard to recover your shade?
Yeah, there's that, but you only need a couple of eggs in an entire playthrough in that case. Die.
That's one way to dodge lasers.
Yeah, just murder them. This is the easy crusher room. Then there's the soul crushing one later.
Shoes?
Yes! Shoes! When will you learn this entire game is entirely about shoes? The King of Hollow Nest? Actually a shoe.
Get in!
I just want to get past you. Leave. 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 Leave.
Leave!
These enemies are really annoying with base nail. Ooh. Accidental clashing of weapons. No, stop it. I just want moderate amounts of money.
These guys know how to edge guard. They'd be good at Smash Bros.
Better than me. This is why Hornet isn't in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. Now for the fun room!
Yay! Fun door.
The fun's only beginning. Now the fun's over.
Yay!
I made that look easy. Why is it that I'm fumbling over so many things today? But I made that look easy. That was moderately wasteful.
Well, made you immune to lasers. That always deserves respect.
That was nice. That was one of the most painless cycles I've ever seen for that.
Now that guy wouldn't have been on a bench. What the heck?
Yep.
Huge!
I bet he'd try. This is why there aren't more benches in Crystal Peak. This guy was on a bench. This was a bench at some point.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see, I feel like there was something else I was going to grab. I mean, first of all, I shouldn't forget the grub.
Grab a grab. He's right there!
Yep.
How did you forget about him?
I mean, it was only for a moment because I was trying to think of what to do next. It's not that I forgot, it's just that grubs aren't as important as everything else.
I bet you didn't remember that grub's birthday.
February 24th?
Ah, you got it! Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the worst rooms in the game. Let's make it look effortless! Yay! I will not slow down!
The speed of Hornet.
Well, see, I don't have my shells to speed around on, so I have to find some way to make up for that.
You absorbed a corpse.
Yep. Don't worry, if you dream nail them, they specifically tell you to free them, so...
Aw.
They wanted this. They wanted to be eaten. No idea why. Snails are weird like that.
Weird snails.
Okay. Now... Goodbye. Will I survive the fall, or am I about to become a hornet pancake? Tune in next time to find out, in the next episode of Silksong Hollow Knight.
Subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss it!
What? No. Oh, Neko, stop plugging my channel.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Hello, Bat,
Yeah.
go in time out. Go away.
Neko stands corrected. Neko was going to sing the Donald Duck song.